sometimes creating pixel art is hard. I've been making pixel art as my main art style, and in this video, I'm gonna teach you guys things which are a game changer and will take your pixel art to the next level, and how I went from this to this. If you are tired of drawing like this, you are at the right place. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first tip is starting with a silhouette. When drawing pixel art, people usually start with an outline and then add in details. But starting with silhouettes help give the general structure and the picture, and is better for planning out your drawings. The second tip is learning how to use colors. Color theory is a big concept. One trick you should know is hue shifting. When darker colors are bluer, giving it a cold look, while lighter colors has a more red color. And if you wanna make a dark color, you generally turn the brightness or the value down. But you also wanna turn the saturation the opposite way. In this case, it's increasing it, and vice versa for bright colors. The third tip is knowing the value of each pixel on the canvas. One pixel on your artwork can make or break your art piece. It is useful to start with smaller canvases to make sure you are using each screen to the maximum potential. While working with smaller canvases, you learn to avoid unnecessary details. The next tip is that references don't make you a worse artist. Using references helps you understand certain objects and how they are drawn. A good app for references is PureRef, and you can use Google and Pinterest images for inspiration. So what you do is you copy images of what you want to draw, and you don't even have to save the image to your files. You just have to copy it, then you put it on PureRef. And you also look at the pixel art games or some sort of pixel art inspiration to know how to actually implement the drawing with a certain art style. Then you simply merge them together and you find your own style. And this is not cheating. Remember to start using a silhouette, then add the color or the outline, and then shading and details. Remember to not copy the references and understand it. If you find it too hard, then you should move to YouTube tutorials with simpler objects to draw. If you find that object as a complex shape, then you can move back to what you were drawing once you learn the basics of pixel art. Top resources for pixel art are Pixel Pete, Adam C. Hunis, and the website Miniboss Pixel Art. You can join my Discord server for more inspiration, link in the description. The next tip is to simply draw basic shapes like spheres and cubes to learn form and perspective. To get better at pixel art, you need to understand light and how it behaves with different objects. At this phase, you have nothing to lose. Go all in and experiment. Pick where you want your light. In this case, I pick the top, then draw the object. I suggest searching for tutorials. The blueprint process for drawing pixel art is searching references on Pinterest or Google, then copy them to a reference software such as PureRef. Start with a silhouette, then add in some color and outline, then shade in and add the details. So remember to experiment with actual game art. Making game art is a whole topic on its own. When making game art, you need to be consistent. What I mean by this is, don't have a player with an outline and the world doesn't, or a detailed background but without a detailed tileset. Blending to blend in your artwork to fit the aesthetic of your game is absolutely crucial. Otherwise, the game might look like it's an asset flip, which offends some people. Remember to hue shift. At this point, you would have come so far, but combining all these rules and techniques can only get you so far. Let's kick it up a notch. I saved the best tip for last. By the way, before I tell you the last one, you don't watch this video and watch the next and the next. If you wanna be a game dev, it is good to take action cause you could have improved by just watching the video. The last tip is a challenge, and it is to draw one piece of artwork every day. Also, challenge yourself weekly to draw without any references. You can follow as many tutorials as you want and read as many books as you want. All that matters is that you do it. I'm still doing this challenge. It has helped me improve and reach new heights in my pixel art drawings. Does it ever happen that you don't feel like working on your game? You know what you need to do, but you simply can't get yourself to do it. Sometimes you're not gonna feel like practicing pixel art that day. So one quick tip that will help you is meditation. Don't click off, hear me out. Meditating for a minute every day does wonders for your brain. It helps with being more present in the current decisions you make. So imagine playing a video game and you remember that you should practice pixel art. So you have the choice either to continue playing or get up, but it's hard to get up since you wanna continue playing. Meditation makes you more present in the decisions you make. So you will get a feeling of continuing to play the game, but you won't be affected by it. So you just get up and do the work anyway. That's crazy. It really gives you motivation and willpower. You can actually choose to do the hard tasks even though you don't even feel like it. Say goodbye to procrastination. It's not what you wanna hear, so give yourself a pat on the back. To be honest, no one is watching this. There's probably no one even here. If you are still here, you can DM me on Discord. If you want to get into game development, here is what 1 year of game development and what it looks like.